Hi everybody, GingaNinja here and welcome back to my Bedrock Let's Play series. In episode 1, well I guess we called it part 1, we got ourselves situated in this desert after being brought to this random strange world of Bedrock. And we've got ourselves this starter house. We need to the first floor still, but we've got the ground floor in with our storage area. Oh, it's all looking good, practical, ready to go. We just need to get some cow stuff sorted, right? To get some iron frames, which kind of leads me into what today's episode is going to be focusing on. So episode 1, well part 1, I should really call it part 1. I named it part 1 in the title. In part 1, we were sort of getting to grips with subtle changes that we could see already between Java and Bedrock. And this part, I want to focus on some animals, really. I mean, that's what we kind of want to get going, right? We want to get some sheep. We want to get some cows. We want to have the things, right? So that's what we're going to be focusing on today, is the animal things. So I want to make a barn. I think that makes sense, right? To have a barn, right? But I hear rumors in the rumor mill that entity cramming isn't a thing in Bedrock. So I can't do the animals in our hole and then we breed them up and then entity cramming deals with it. So we can't do that farm, I believe. But I reckon the best way to figure this out is maybe hop over to a Bedrock creative world and then we can have a play there and then we know what we're dealing with and then we kind of know what the barn... Hello guys, listening in. And then we're gonna have a idea of what this barn... It's a little bit weird. He's gonna blink first. So it's literally 6 hours later and this is still going. This is making a very awkward intro. Let's just go to the creative world. Oh, thank you. I win! Okay, so we're in this creative world, and I've just literally put a box together and spammed a load of cows in there just to see if this entity cramming thing is a thing. And it is. There's definitely more than 24 in there. I think we're getting closer to 30 now. And these guys are just not, like, killing themselves. It's not happening. So, I did believe the theory that was true with Bedrock, that this entity cramming thing wasn't a thing here. So we can't do this system of that and then having the hopper underneath into a chest and then we collect all the bits after they die. So we can't do this thing. I'm going to kill these guys because it is so loud in this world right now. Oh my... I can't hear myself. That was a bit morbid. But anyway, I've made this system over here, and this is what we're going to go with. So we're going to go with the system of pressing the button, water brings them up to the top, and just gets them moving a little bit so we can figure out who is who. And then we can give them the wheat, so they start breeding, and then the kiddos will fall down, because also they get knocked out by the... There we go. Prime example, thank you very much. So they get knocked down into here, and then once they grow up, we'll come down and we can come up. So we'll do like a larger area. This was just testing just to make sure that this system worked. And yeah, I've not had any problems with this. So this is what we're going to go with our starter farm for cows. And the sheep as well. We're going to do sheep as well like this. I'm not too interested in pigs at the moment. We've got enough in terms of meat resources out of the cows and sheep. Pigs don't really bring anything beneficial to me other than the pork that they would drop. So there's no point making that bit. So cows and sheep, that's what we're going to be doing. So back to the other overworld, normal worlds. Bedrock, what do you call these other worlds? Okay, so we're back in my playing world, and yeah, this is what I think I'm gonna make the barn round here. Kind of keep things a little bit close and together is what I'm thinking. So I've gone and got myself some resources. Let's just break that up for a minute, just so we can place some markers and have a chat for a second about what I'm thinking. So probably gonna have the back corner around here, right? And then what I'm thinking is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we give ourselves maybe a 3 wide gap for the entrance. So we would come in, and then we're going to have like maybe like kind of like a cooking station, a prep station area. Maybe make this a 5x5 area. 1, 2, 3. Maybe bring that out by 1. Do that to there. Do that to there. Right. Just while we're thinking about it, and then make this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. So it might be a bit larger, but it's just we're just thinking about it for now. And then we'll have a similar size space, and then we'll have like sheep or the cows, whatever comes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can be the wall. So we're bringing this over to here, over to here. So we're going to have like a cow section, we're going to have a sheep section, and then we've got like a prep section, and then words. We're going to have a wall extending all the way along here, which I'm probably going to do a similar design of this lower floor. Not because my thinking is that this is a practical space, right? And then we're not going to have this similar style up here in the living space. So being a practical area, why not just replicate just on this front side, maybe do this similar design? I think that'd be quite nice. So what we'll have to do is maybe double up the wall, because that's inset by 1, so that'll be in this space, which then gives us this indented look, right? So if we double up the wall, what's that give us? A 3 wide? That's plenty wide. Yeah, we'll bring that all the way down to here, and then I'm kind of thinking as well, just to add to the design, probably no actual practical relevance, of maybe having a balcony section. So maybe we'll have a staircase that comes round, something like that, and takes us up here. That might be quite cool. Just because, why not, right? Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's nice. So I think what I'm going to do is get a bit of this building in, and then I'll be back with you when I kind of have a bit more of a figured out plan. But this is what I'm thinking. So I will see you in a sec. Okay, so I've kind of redefined or refined the design just slightly, and sort of tightened it in a bit, and I'm liking how this is looking now. So we've got, this is going to be the outside wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5x5 space. And then same problem here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Cool. And then this is going to be the hole that the animals are going to be down in. And then we've got one down there as well. So this is going to be the wall. Then we're probably going to have a button in this space. Do I have something to represent a button? No, I don't have a button. Sand. Okay, sand's going to have to be the thing. So a button's going to be in that space. We press the button, they float up, and then we can feed them. And then we're probably going to have maybe a ladder going down there to get to this section, and maybe a ladder here to get to this section. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. So let's get a bit of this wall down, and then we need to get a bit more of acacia wood, because I'm out of acacia, I think, to get the windows in. And they're going to be sat in this space. Like I said, there's going to be a double thick wall just to account for this acacia being in this space here. So as annoying as that is, it's not really, to be fair, is it? It's not, having a double thick wall. It's just resource hungry. That's all it is. I am using literally the most expensive thing at the moment for getting started in the game. See, like I'm out of that already. Is sand, where you need 4 sand to make 1. It's just, oh, why am I doing this? I should have just kept walking. Found somewhere with lots of wood, have been fine. It's okay, this looks really good. I'm enjoying this. And I'm back. So we've got this build in. I think it's looking really good. Like I said, I wanted the similar looks to the building because I think that's the kind of theming that we're going to be going for. We'll make subtle changes to what each building is. So we're going to have obviously that living area above the actual house. But for our little barn, this is looking good. This looks so nice. We need to deal with the floor first. I don't want it to stay as sand. But as a structure, it is in place. And yeah, it's looking really good. I'm going to do some more detailing. I think sort of like maybe get some fence posts in and maybe make these look like actual pens for the animals. So maybe get some cauldrons in, some hay, that kind of thing. And yeah, I wanted to talk about these roofs because, like I said, I've got this balcony section, and then this is the top of the animal sections, the pens that they're living in. And I think what I want to do is obviously give them a bit of a roof by using carpet to sort of be like someone's put a cover over these things, right? So obviously help them be a bit covered from the sun. And what I'm thinking of doing, which I think will look pretty cool, is what if we just knock out some of these so it just looks like it's a bit weathered, a bit blown around, and it's been a bit ripped up. I think it looks really cool. So we do like one there, maybe one there. So it's something I have to have a play around with and get randomness looking good. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I think that looks really cool. That looks really cool. I don't really like the idea of seeing the string, so I don't know how long I'm going to last with that. I might end up swapping those out just to have the fence posts in anyway. And we'll see how we feel about that. But obviously I needed the string or something to hold up the carpet. But besides that, I really do like how that looks. So I'm going to do that for the other ones as well. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. I think that's a really nice subtle touch. That it didn't need a solid roof, but they do want to cover it up, keep the animals nice and shaded and stuff like that. Yeah, I really like that. I might actually even use this idea, maybe not ripped up, but to have another section on top of this first floor, and then have maybe a carpeted roof to again look like it's a shaded terrace of some kind. So I really like that. So I'm going to get this in, and we need to go get some animals. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the carpet in, and then I'm going to go get some animals and get these guys bred up. So let's... Okay. This is how we're running now. Okay, I'm back, and I've done a lot more detail inside of here. These things are looking cool now, these little sections. And I've also gone ahead and I've got the cows in place, and I've got the sheep in place. They were just literally just over the hill. So I've got that in. It was just 2 of each, so I've been slowly breeding them up as I've been in here, adding little things here and there. This is looking nice. I really like this. I really like this little nook corner. I'll probably add some more boxes and things as we go. But I really like this. I do need to add some torches down here just to light this up. I could probably let these out now. Maybe. Do one more lot of breeding, and then I'll release the blockade so the sheep can... the baby sheep can actually fall into there. But I did want to say actually about breeding in Bedrock. I've noticed that if you spam click, I don't know if this is going to work on here. Actually, let's jump over to the creative world, and then I can explain what it is I'm trying to say with breeding. So let's go over there. So here we are back in the creative world, and I wanted to show you what I found out with breeding. That in Java, as soon as you feed one animal a thing, you can't keep on feeding them. They'll have the love hearts and they'll seek out another thing to breed with and then done. But in Bedrock, I've noticed that... So if I start spamming on him, he's still taking the food. But if I feed another one, and then these 2 breed, I'm clicking on them, but nothing. So they will keep taking food up until the point they breed. And then they'll stop. So I've noticed that. So this guy, he'll just keep on taking and taking and taking, and you just keep on chomping through. These guys, nothing. Nothing. Him, you just keep on going. Keep on going. So that's what I've noticed. So let's go back over to my single player world, and I'll talk about what I've got to do there. Okay, so literally back here where we were standing. So what I'm going to have to do then is, instead of just spamming it into this hole like I would in Java, I've literally just got to take my time, which is a little bit annoying, but we are getting sheep out of it. I need these 2 to breed. See, there we go, we've got one in there. Need to give them a moment. I think it'd be easier once I let most of these guys out. See, now I'm clicking in there, I'm not getting any more, so hopefully... Oh, we did get one. That was probably the kid, to be fair. So, yeah, I just got to be a little bit slower with it, which is It's fine. It's not a problem. It just adds a bit of time into the breeding process, I guess. I think I had some more hay here, or did I use it all by now? I think I've used it all. So that's another thing. I need to get some more hay going as well. But guys, I will say this as a project is pretty much done. I'm like, there's nothing else to add to it. It's literally just getting these guys bred up and then opening up those blockades so that we can actually get the babies fall into the actual area, and then they can grow up, and then we've got all the resources from them when we kill them off. So yeah, this is really good. I really like this build. I really do like this build. It's nice. It's nice. But I want to take a break from doing that for the moment because that's literally just been non-stop. I want to get a path in at some point, but before I do that, I want to get another layer in on this house. I want to get an actual walls, I want to get all the walls in, and I want to get a ceiling in on this thing, and maybe do the floor as well with the same design that we've got down below. So I'm going to do that for a little bit, and then I'm going to be back with you once I've got this in place, and then we can see how it's looking. Okay, I'm back. So before I show you up there, I added a couple more things. So I've got some of these log ends, just to make it look a little bit more supported and less home structure, more of just a rigged together building. I really like it. I do really like it. And we've got a couple more details in here. There's a bit more fence posts just to kind of cap off this and to make it look like we've got a door here on this barn. I've been breeding up the sheep, and I've released the kiddos out, so that's how that's looking now. And I'm still doing the cows at the moment. I just want a couple more cows in here, and then I will release them in there as well. So that's going really well. I've just bred them up before hitting record, so that's what's going on there. And we've got some of this mutton cooking up, and I've got some wool. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. Let's pop upstairs, as we've got now a first floor in this building. Yes! Look at this space. This is nice. This is a nice space. I haven't gone into just putting a room together just yet, because I kind of want to take my time with this, and I want to make it look homey. So I didn't just want to throw down a load of bookshelves and then a load of units and things. I want to figure it out. We have got our roof thing that I was talking about on this outside bit with a bit of carpet sort of draped over the top. I think it looks really nice. I like it. But what I want to do here is I want to keep this open. So I want to add a few banners to make it look like curtains. I think that'll look really nice. Okay, so I didn't have enough wool because I couldn't remember how expensive they were. They're expensive. So I've only got the 2 for now, but we can at least see what I'm trying to go for. If I do that, we kind of got this draped look, so I'll probably have to try and squeeze one up there somehow, maybe. And then a few on here, just to sort of look like it's been pulled open. And I think that's going to give it a really nice look. I'm kind of tempted to do a couple more around these as well. I don't want to do too many, so we'll see how I feel about that. But that I definitely wanted to do to make it look like we got this way of draping this closed, which I think looks really, really nice. I really like it. I do really like it. Next thing I do want to do is I just want to add a quick path in. So I want to grab some sand, which I hopefully have a little bit left. Yeah, we got sand. Nice. Right, let's get rid of the sandstone stuff. And then I want to add just a bit more to the sand area. So I just want to bulk this part out. Just a tad, right? And then what I'm going to do is bring a path round from here, round that way, to then connect up with the barn. And then this path we will come off into different directions whenever we need something. Where did that come from? These cats are crazy. It's a crazy cat. So that will probably do, I think, in terms of thickness of that. But let's do a little thing like this just to bring it out a tad more, I think. That's definitely enough, he says as he puts down more blocks. Right, so I want to do... I think I'm just going to keep it really simple. I think I'm just going to do a load of cobblestone just dotted around inside. And then get some sandstone as well. Just keep it simple, keep it in the theme. I think that'll work really well. So let's do that. Let's grab a few, maybe just one stack really. We're only going to be dotting around cobblestone here and there. So we don't need that much actually. If I can find said cobblestone. I can't wait to kill these cows and get these iron frames going. Oh my. Where's the cobble? There's the cobble. Okay. So let's do a good build up here because this is sheltered, so I'm thinking not a lot of sand is really going to get into this bit. It will probably to the back, so what we can do is maybe something like this. Right, let's put a bit of sand back in here. Like that. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to do, is just kind of go 3 wide all the way around, and then we're just going to sprinkle between the sand and the cobblestone and some sandstone as well. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back with you in a sec. And there we have it. Just a nice simple path leading around to the barn from the house. And I think it works really well. I might actually just stick a couple blocks here. I don't know if I have a couple. Do one there. We'll pinch that guy. And that there, just for the bottom of the stairs. I think that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I really like it. I really like it. Still plenty of details to add, and I want to do that over the episodes. I don't want to knock it all out in one go and be like, yay, there's that build, and then there's that build. I kind of want to take my time and enjoy the process of each thing as we go along. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I think we're on to a winner. So the barn is definitely looking great. And I'm going to get full use out of this, especially once these guys are done as well. And I can start getting all these item frames in on the storage. That'll make life easier there. Yeah, lots of things still being learned, especially on this episode with animals. They're a bugger, I tell you. They're a bugger. But that was good. That was good fun. I enjoyed this episode again. Guys, thank you for being patient with me. I know there's been a little bit longer gap between these 2 episodes. There was the Easter break, so the kids were home, and that kind of eats into my recording time because I kind of record in the day when they're at school and I can't do that when they're at home. So I appreciate you being patient with me. I will try and get more episodes out now that they're back at school, I promise. But if you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. It really does help. And if you're new here, then maybe consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And come along for the journey as we're discovering Bedrock together and learning little things here and there. And the differences between that and Java. But guys, that is all for this week. I will definitely see you in the next part of this series. Take care of yourselves. My name's GingaNinja. Bye.